Hello and welcome to another Wilosophy vlog. My name is William Song and I'm the principal coach of Wilosophy. So what is VUCA? What is volatility? What is uncertainty? What is complexity? And what is ambiguity? I want to take you through quickly those four terms so that we can have an understanding of what VUCA is and then apply them to situations. Let's move on to the next one, which is the digital transformation. I've worked in technology for 20 years now, and ever since I've worked in technology, people have been talking about the fifth industrial revolution, AI taking over, robots. Last night I was watching the latest Terminator film, which is quite adept, and robots taking over your jobs. So what is VUCA about this digital revolution? So what is volatile about it? I'd say the volatility is around the buzzwords, blockchain, AI, AR, VR, cyber. There's lots of robotics, automation taking over people's jobs. I mean, that's been talked about, but it hasn't really happened in the anger that it has, and it's put people on edge because it's happening, it's not happening, it's happening, it's not happening. So I think that's quite a volatile situation for many people, for CTOs and for heads of operations. What's uncertain about this situation, I'd say, is that which industry will be affected by this and by how much, and when will that happen? How many skilled workers would have to be laid off? How do you repurpose all of this? And how do governments deal with a mass unemployment? I think that uncertainty is always in the back of minds of business owners, especially big corporates. And when we talk about complexity of the digital revolution, we'll probably talk about, can you really replace a robot, replace a human with a robot? And that's one of the kind of common debates that we're constantly having is, maybe on a production line on certain things, how do you replace a solicitor, as an example? How do you really replace a doctor? How do you replace a psychiatrist? So our job's really going to be taken over by robots. Okay, so can you really untangle and independent or separate what jobs can be done by humans and solely done by robots? And that complexity has to be worked through. And then the ambiguity. And as I started this conversation about the digital revolution, is AI's been around for quite a long time, since the 1970s, I believe. And now they're talking about AI taking over steel. That, again, hasn't really happened. There's lots of data, there's lots of research. Blockchain is another example of there's so many use cases and business cases that they want to apply it to, yet it hasn't happened. So there's a bit of confusion of whether it can happen or not. And I think those conversations will continue to happen for a number of years, especially when they think about how to repurpose, retool people and their roles. Thank you for listening to this particular vlog from Wilosophy about VUCA for leaders. If you found it interesting and useful, please leave some comments. If there's any feedback that you think we can do more to make these types of videos better and helpful for you, again, please leave us some feedback with these channels that are appearing on the bottom of your screen. But until then, please be safe and be happy, and I'll see you next time.